So imagine building this like hyper-advanced, lightning-fast AI algorithm to track the Japanese market, only to watch it get absolutely wrecked by summer TV dramas and a traditional star festival.
Right, it sounds crazy.
It really does. Welcome to the deep dive, everyone. Today we are looking at a pretty fascinating stack of research logs.
Straight from the AI market arena.
Exactly. We are tracking this 5-day march, basically from July 6th to July 10th, 2026, comparing the behavior of two distinct trend intelligence algorithms that are just trying to navigate a highly unpredictable landscape.
And, before we get into the wreckage, we really need to establish some ground rules.
Yeah, that is super important for you listening.
Right, because what we're looking at today is strictly a post hoc analysis of algorithm behavior. It is a research data log.
Just looking at the data.
Exactly. This is trend intelligence, not investment advice. We're observing how these models adapt, or, well, fail to adapt. But this is absolutely not a guarantee of future profits.
Okay, let's unpack this, because the contrast this past week is just staggering. I mean, think of the two algorithms kind of like this. Team Rhino Titans acted as this like deep sea anchor, dropping into the heavy, slow-moving currents of seasonal traditions that take weeks to build.
Yeah, and then you have Team Falcon arrows trying to stay up on the surface to catch these erratic wind currents.
Right, just reacting to sudden pop culture drops and, economic anxieties.
And that strategic difference is exactly what determined who survived this really grueling 10-day time lag between a signal deployment and its final validation.
Which is a huge factor here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, think of the 10-day lag like ordering a product that takes a week and a half to ship. Falcon Arrows is ordering umbrellas during a sudden downpour, but by the time that 10-day window closes...
The sun is shining.
Right, the sun is shining and they take a massive loss. Meanwhile, Rhino Titans is over there ordering winter coats in October.
Because they know the cold is coming and it's gonna stay.
Precisely.
Right, which definitely makes Rhino Titans the week's undisputed survivors. I mean, they maintain positive wins across the board. Just look at the outcomes. Their keyword, Tanabata, so the Star Festival, landed a massive positive 2,600%.
Which is just wild.
It is. And Natsudorama, the summer TV dramas, hit plus 160.6%. But Falcon Arrows just faced this brutal attrition. They missed the mark on almost everything, from market intervention at negative 18.2% down to bonbon drop sticker at a devastating negative 42.3%.
Yeah, that one definitely hurt.
It did. But wait, I get that Falcon took a beating, but isn't a 42% loss on a pop culture sticker trend a sign of a fundamentally flawed algorithm? Like, why are we letting them off the hook as just market friction?
Well, what's fascinating here is why that friction happens. It is not necessarily a flaw in the code, but more of a mismatch with human predictability. Rhino relies on ancient, pretty much immovable seasonal rhythms.
So like holidays and scheduled events.
Right. When a school break or a summer festival is coming, human behavior follows a highly predictable, escalating search pattern that easily outlasts that 10-day lag.
Yeah.
Falcon chases reactive spikes.
So they just get burned.
Basically, yes. When you chase currency intervention anxiety or some pop-up meme, that energy dissipates rapidly. They get ground down because human reactivity is just much shorter-lived than human tradition.
Here's where it gets really interesting, because I want to look at the scale of this for a second. So Tanabata is this massive outlier at 2,600%, while active staples like Kuchiyaki, the high school baseball staff, are just ticking along normally between plus 50 and 90% all week.
Steady, normal growth.
Exactly. So that huge gap between a single massive spike and a normal baseline, is that just a regular peacetime market doing its thing, or did the algorithm tap into a deeper structural shift in how people search during holidays?
Yeah, that's the exact tension we see in this post-hoc data. There is this glaring gap between the raw heat of Google Trends and actual market reality. When you look at the scale of what happened, Rhino's season standings leaped from plus 771.6% on Monday to an astronomical plus 3,613.5% by Friday.
Wait, really? Over 3,000% in a single week?
Yes. And Falcon Arrows, on the other hand, faced a near wipeout. I mean, they plunged into the negatives before barely crawling back to plus 0.7%.
Wow.
Yeah, that massive divergence illustrates this immense structural volatility underneath a deceptively calm peacetime surface.
So what does this all mean? Like, for you, the listener tracking this, how does an algorithm like Falcon Arrows even recover from a week that brutal?
Well, If we connect this to the bigger picture, we have to look at the AI market arena's core research philosophy. Falcon's negative returns are not actually defeats.
They're just data points.
Exactly. In the realm of machine learning, an error rate of that magnitude is just highly concentrated data. Those losses are vital stepping stones for future algorithm refinement. It is all about continuous adaptation.
Right, learning from the friction.
Yeah. What this tells us, and what you should definitely keep in mind when looking at your own data, is that human predictability is vastly stronger than human reactivity. It leaves you with an important question.
Which is?
If ancient, deeply predictable cultural rhythms consistently outsmart modern, hyper-reactive algorithms tuned to breaking news, well, what does that reveal about the actual core of human behavior?
Oh, wow. That is a fascinating thought to leave on. And to you listening, as we wrap up this deep dive, remember that in this intelligence game, the final investment decision always remains your own responsibility.
Absolutely. We provide the research logs, but you steer your own ship.
Perfectly said. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, check the video description, and subscribe to the AI Market Arena on Substack for full access to the detailed analytical data logs we discussed today.